So, I have nothing planned, and Sammy said he was gonna find something. So, I don't know if he actually did or not. Suppose we'll find out. I guess while we wait is, I don't know, maybe some music. Why is this? I would need new headphones, a, a fucking a gaming mouse, and a new camera, and some USB power strip, and just an HDMI port for the TV. That's what I fucking need, apparently. Um, hmm. I suppose we'll have to wait. So I'm gonna do this. If I can find it, YouTube, you suck. It's not the song that I want. Best. Yeah. We're playing this game, huh? YouTube? Love you too. Um, don't know how I feel about that first video with that chosen, but alright. Upon the opinions for it. Yes, I don't know if he's ready or not. That's why I'm doing music. I have no idea how to answer your question, Steve. I'm waiting on Sammy because he told me earlier that he was gonna find something to do for us for the channel tonight. Sent him the link of panel to come up because he said he was gonna come up. So I don't know where he's at and if he has found anything for us. So what I'm doing is sending Viking music until he comes into the chat or whatever it is. Because I have nothing planned. Apparently, he hasn't seen any of my messages. So I don't know. But I'm doing Viking music until I guess he gets here. That's where. Well, you could recommend some stuff. Because I don't think you have anything really ready yet. So that's why, like, I want to do a stream, but at the same time, have nothing else planned. First, everything that I thought out this year, we've already done. I would like to do some Spirit Box sessions too, but I'd rather do that when no one's here, so I can blast it and not have people ask me questions. What the fuck is going on? So, yeah, tomorrow, I almost forgot that today was already Friday. That's funny. Um, so tomorrow I'm not gonna be here. I'm gonna be out with a friend. Sunday, I have no idea what I'm doing. So don't quote on me on having a stream on the channel Sunday. Um, yeah, I only have my room tarot stuff because I'm a Viking. Because why not? My little witchcraft things that I have not done anything with, even at the old house. And I do have a spare box. I do have another app. Don't judge me on my accents. And I do have, well, my big tarot card thing that I haven't used yet. I have Max, but I can't. I can't use Max. I want to, but I can't because I don't want to get what's the word? Not real traumatized. The other thing, I can't. My brain think of the word. Starts with an H, I believe. Uh, Ew. What? Okay, I said something like this yesterday, didn't I? That no matter what you and I review as far as our channels go, no matter what we find, is mostly Massachusetts. Why is that? Is it because it's a lot popular in Massachusetts than any other state? Or there's a lot more in places? Do not call on my brain cells today. Do not. Um, I wonder if I can show you what I mean about Max cards. one thing is just kind of. The other thing is, um, how am I supposed to do tarot cards when each card on the back looks like this? Like, I don't want to get hypnotized. That's what I was trying to say. I really hate my phone sometimes. Um, I don't want to get hypnotized when I'm trying to do a tarot. Because the back of these things. But the book, too, is very tiny and crowded, and I can't see what I'm reading. Like, I don't want to accidentally read the wrong freaking thing. So that's why I don't use these. I have better ones. That's because Northeast is generally. Yeah, that is true. That is true. Not wrong on that. I think between you and I think we reviewed on a lot more hospitals and also maybe anything else. Because I don't think there is any hospital from back in the. I said this yesterday too. Back in the day that was like treating people decently. I think almost every single hospital that we've covered is just like horrific because people back in the day were fucking crazy people. So I'm just kidding. I have nothing else. Which one? Why is it when I'm doing something and my phone gets blown up? I was good. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. It's very hard to kind of explain, I guess, huh? When it comes to paranormal, like, I'm interested in it, but, like, at the same time, I want something to happen, me to actually fully believe in it, if that makes any sense. Have I had stuff happen? Yeah, but it's small stuff. It's not like, oh my god, kind of like thing, except for my guitar thing. I still have no answer for that. But I have rooms box. That's what it says on the thing. Like, there's like some cards for it. So each card, well, not each card. Each card is similar, but like there's some cards that are blue on the back, some are white, some are yellow. It's very, very pretty because it's Celtic. Very Celtic. Like this one, just as I drop it, um, has earthly meaning, obstacles, caution, stand still, and patience. I love how this is the first card I choose. Not intentionally. Spiritual meaning, inner calm, surrender, and introspection. And Isa, as it translates to ice. So each card, I really need a better camera for this, has different meanings and whatnot. So those are the white ones. This is the yellow card. So that's what they look like. It's got like the actual room stuff. to Facebook group chat that I'm in. The blue ones are quite different because it's got like the one room cast. In the book, it actually tells you somewhere in the stores at the beginning of like if you want to cast something, there's ways to do it. I guess. Have I ever really used these? Not really. I mean, that's cool. I'm not saying that like I'm extremely well. It might sound like I'm extremely into it, but I haven't done tarot cards in a long time. But what I can tell you, I still feel bad for Sammy for this because I was doing like 5 different sessions of like just random tarot cards and see what would pop up, but also on who it's towards. And I swear, not even joking, that Sammy had all 5 sessions going towards him without me even like knowing that it was going to go to him. If that makes any sense, I don't think that really does. And then here's Chelsea's husband that decided to ruin my tarot cards and my tarot card guidebook too. I haven't been able to replace the book, but the cards itself I was able to replace. He owed me $20 for that, and it took him 3 months, I believe. Oh, okay. I was like confused the way that you wrote it. Like I said, I have like my witchcraft kit thing I haven't used before because it's got all the herbs, all the candles, and some other stuff in it that I never used before. That's still all brand new. Um, yeah, I think that's all I have. Here's another thing, fun fact here. There's Dave, which, as a person who half believes in this stuff, and also doesn't really believe in demons, that's Chelsea. Swear everything has to go towards Chelsea. Um, Chelsea had a demon at her house. And let's just say I was able to cast a demon out of her house for a long time and it never came back. That's because her stupid husband decided to have 2 mirrors just facing each other. So they opened up a portal that they never knew that they ever did. And they were wondering why they were getting attacked. Because he opened up a fucking portal. So I had to close it, and I had to banish the demon out of their house, which they've never seen ever since. So there you go. I've been into witchy stuff since I was a kid. So that also explains everything. So there you go. Now you kind of know a little bit more about me. Apparently, I can do certain things that no one else can really do. Well, technically, I'm the only person really that can cast things out. I still get weird dreams. I still want questions as far as the little girl goes. Not the little girl from yesterday. Okay, it's a different little girl who went after my friend Joe, who is Jody's boyfriend, and all he did was he was get woken up by a little girl, probably I think he said she was probably like around 10 years old or something. Um, and he kept whispering his name and whatnot. So he finally woke up. She whispered in his ear saying something about Discord, and we talked about it after work that day. And the same night, I was asleep, and I had a dream with that little girl in it, showing me his house, and you should have seen me walk on his face. He was like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, "What?" He said that the house I described was actually his old house, I think before it got torn down. I'm like, I don't know how to respond to that. Okay. Only as long as will be given a fair chance to find out you. Yeah, that is true. I don't blame you there. Do not blame you there. That is a weird way to pause my who's up there. Do you ever do a call on Facebook? Probably not gonna join it. Like I said, I don't know Sammy's thing but yet. So you need a new microphone here. Where's the payment? Shut up, Joe. I'm waiting on Sammy. He told me earlier that he was gonna find something and that he was gonna show up on time. He's got the link and everything. I don't know what he's doing. Yeah, he hasn't seen any of my messages. Texted him on his phone, fucking Snapchat, Facebook, Google. So I don't know what is going on. Also, don't hide. Mhm. Let's see. By the way, according to my uncle here, he's, I guess, editing or going back to editing, so he's got me on his TV. Who does that remind you of? Saying that they got me on the TV. It's like this is actual family. Hmm. Hmm. Weird. I don't think welcome to. So I'm gonna actually text you something real quick because this is morally the reason why my stream has been fucked up this week. Not just because I was extremely tired. Something wrong with me. Why? Okay. So, between this one and the other one, okay. I didn't really this before I fucking want to get some because I know my phone doesn't want to cooperate when it comes to English. I don't know if that's memory first or that's the right. It's hard to tell. So, 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 Amazing. I'm just trying to find if I can find. I don't remember if I took a thing that one. Parker. What the fuck is that? Omni Parker. What the fucking name is that? It's a weird ass name, is what it is. House of Seven Candles. Say that. Oh, someone mentioned some. I forgot who the fuck it was. Was it Burger? There was someone that mentioned something. I can't remember who it was. What the fuck? Three passages, born of breaks to pen that I used to. I feel like it was Mikey. Oh, I think it was. I almost wrote Mikey too to prove this rich. That would have been bad. Um, none coming a man to at the fire and a man to three passages, born of breaks to pen that I used to. I need to stop. I need to concept that I need to master the emotion that the wonderful some back. The fuck the I need to master the so someone says something about a abandoned factory where an owner uh hmm, like I don't know died in the factory or some shit like that and wanted no one. I don't know. What is this? I don't think this has anything to do with the factory, let alone the coffin. First time light to me. Season time folks having can we all sing a song? Why is it pulling Elden when Elden Ring has nothing to do with it? And his voice on one. One before told. What happened was so I don't know. Google used to say time so Alabama good water faster factory. Time post up. So soon. No, no, had no fear. Just let me sometimes not. I was for some. I knew before time. Started to shut on the walls. Oh, that's terrifying. I don't like when I'm looking at it. You can put a dining room set out of the board, feet, or lumber you would use to put. Why? Hey kids, let's build a dining room set out of casket material. What the fuck is wrong with you? The fuck? Why am I confused about Dewey's thing that he wrote and sent in the group chat? My headset's thing that's with me. No, it's not. What? Go to that's not good at all. Is this one? Please, I'm trying to find that that. Line is up. It's more unforeseen stuff. The fuck is that even mean? I've never heard of that. Lining single unfessy style? Huh? Oh, that's like fucking vampire talking is one I'm looking, but not the one I'm looking for, though. Gentleman, this is good upon people give. Mm, that's disgusting. That's really disgusting. Mm, I'm getting more of freaking Elden Ring stuff than anything else. Who is this? It's a game? Nah. Junior names in the sky. Who shall see? We are coming to we have come to who is this? Confused. Or, well, I mean, what? What did I just find? Do I really want to unpack this in the show? I don't think so. Nah, not happening. Sorry. Bringing him history, bringing life back to the coffin effect, and nope, that's emotional. Ooh, I almost paused the stream thing when there's no button for that. I think I found something. I think I found something. That's a weird name to put on the headstone. No, I cannot. What the fuck? Alright. So this has to do with something about the mystery of Mississippi's Lady in Red. Something about a coffin in some pipe thing. So I'm going to share this. I know, StreamYard, you can be a pain in my fucking ass, but I know how to work shit. Not that dumb. Alright. So, mystery of Mississippi's Lady in Red. This is apparently the headstone. Have no comment on that. Lady in Red is a. Say what? It's a song? Fucker. Lady in Red is a popular song from 1986 by Christy Berg. And that's typically what comes to mind when people first hear this type. I'm sorry. That is not the first thing that comes in my head. Like, what? However, Mississippi has its own Lady in Red. That just confused the fuck out of me. But okay. Because I'm pretty sure that's where my mind went for the fucking second thing that they just said. Now, I didn't know there was a song called Lady in Red. So why would my mind go to that every single time I would see the title? That is sure how not what my brain thought in the first place. Internet broken, apparently. In 1969, a backhoe on Egypt plantation near Cooper, Mississippi, hit a coffin just 3 feet underground. 3 feet, huh? Isn't coffins going to about 7 deep? Why 3 feet? Workmen accidentally came across the coffin while digging for a septic system. They were shocked to discover an expensive oh god, dear god, glass sealed cast iron casket with a window. As a person that can picture things, I don't like this already. I do not like this already. This is already terrifying. Inside a perfectly preserved young woman. How? Excuse me? Questions? A perfectly preserved young woman with long auburn hair and youthful skin, dressed in a red velvet dress with a lace collar, wearing white gloves and silk leather square-toed boots. How in the hell? She's a vampire. That's all I'm gonna say. She's a fucking vampire. That's the only way. She's perfectly preserved with youthful skin. Fucking vampire. The fuck? Experts estimated her birth date. What? Okay. The date of death on her tombstone is the date of her being unearthed on Egypt plantation. Interesting. The following account of the remarkable preservation of the body is the form. Wait, what? Of the body is from the Jackson MS Clarion Ledger, August 29th, 1969. Are you about to fucking tell me that yesterday was her anniversary? Excuse me. And I'm now just finding this today. That's weird. I don't like that. The unidentified woman was discovered a few days ago in yeah, we already know about that. Near the home occupied by the J.T. Thomas family. It was discovered by a crew of work, yeah, we know about that too. Persons viewing the woman has been described as her 20s or 30s. Oh, dear God. Pressed, why did the word pressed come in my head? Dressed in red velvet with long brown hair. Estimate she has been dead at least 75 years. Goddamn. Method of preservation used for the lady in red was common prior to the Civil War when custom made caskets shaped to the body were ordered as one would order a dress. The glass that sealed the coffin was placed over the body. Alcohol was poured inside until it was level full and then sealed with a cast iron tip. When the backhoe machine hit the coffin, alcohol spilled from the casket and spots of liquid were seen on the folds of the woman's dress. Oh, interesting. I don't know how I feel about that. Folk or forgotten lore. There are several accounts from individuals claiming to know the backstory of the lady in red. At the time, it was thought that Egypt's plantation was a stop for riverboats coming up the Yazoo River to Greenwood. There has some speculation that the lady in red could have been a passenger on a paddle wheel riverboat when she died. Interesting explanation. Other account from local residents in Chua speaks of how they were taught that the young girl was hurriedly buried when it was thought she had a fever of some unknown origin, likely yellow fever. For fear of being contagious, she was buried at the first river port available for the riverboat. There are two versions of this particular story. One being she died in the boat, and the other that the body casket was being taken. So, okay. That, hmm. Either way, both versions end with the burial, resulting in a plan to get her off the boat as quickly as possible to prevent anyone from possibly catching the fever she supposedly died from. Lastly, another account speaks about how there was a flood of high water the year she died around 1900. A place tried to bury her. They put her in a boat and went out to find a spot of dry land. The location in Egypt was 7 miles down from where she lived. They would had drifted that way in boat. The story goes that they found a dry spot and buried her there. The lady in red burial ground was moved to Oddfellows Cemetery in Lexington, Mass, and has become a tourist attraction for tourists and locals. Unlike in the Delta, it is indeed a mystery and remains to be solved for naturally curious. It's hard not to wonder who was the lady. Interesting. um, to be honest with you, The yellow fever story sounds about right. I mean, oh god. What is happening in the Facebook group chat? What the fuck is happening? Are we all being yelled at? Why does she keep saying that? If she wants that to happen, then why the fuck is that happening like right now? Yeah, hi? The fuck? I feel like I'm being yelled at for like no reason. I feel like I kinda wanna search into about this lady in red now. That got me actually quite curious. This is very painful to be in this position. I didn't say in all caps though, my guy. Oh, Jesus Christ. What is that? I don't know what's happening, but damn. I feel like I'm being yelled at for no reason. Um. No, not that one. Hmm. Mystery. Or myth, that works too. Eh. Isn't this in fucking. No, it's not. Mm, yeah, huh. What's. I'm fucking dead. Good luck, Jode says to Michelle. Oh, that's funny. Can't pay attention. Damn. Cursed idiots. There's other lady in red stories, but like not a whole lot that has to go with the one in Mississippi though. Oh god, that's terrifying on what Christina's just posted in the group chat. I can't unsee that now, thanks to him. What? Is this just, why is this in some game site? Found? What? Oh, I don't know. Never mind. James. What the hell is that? Agreed. What in the world even was that? I'm not seeing any other info about this lady in red thing. Because I'm only getting info that's about like other things that are lady in red. So, hmm. Well, Jody, here's your updated picture of Christina and Fabio. Oh, dear God. Please, Michelle, come on. I guess since we're in the topic of Lady in Red, um, yeah, I don't know about that one though. That one's a bad website for that. What about this one though? Don't be jelly, Michelle. Fucking ghost. Um, hmm. Yeah, I don't know what else. Can my phone not get so blown up right now? Michelle, I fucking can't. That's funny. I did not just see that Jamesy just wrote, "Oh no, ugly." James Gunn is gonna get his ass kicked. Apparently. Hmm. What is this? What does this have to do with the whole coffin thing? Just because of his last name? 'Cause I don't want that. What is happening? My God. Michelle. Dear Lord. She's going after Ghosty. I can't not laugh at that. I'm not finding anything about whatever that coffin factor story I've heard. I mean, okay, I found something else that is probably a lot better than fucking lady in red bullshit that has. I can't seem to find anything about it. Because Google hates me. Google sucks. So, this is a website of 45 abandoned places around the world that are eerily beautiful. And there's a lot of things that it's not wrong. There's something both eerie and striking about abandoned places, whether it's a train cemetery in Bolivia, an Art Deco subway station underneath New York City, or a village overtaken by sand dunes on the coast of Nubia. Each location is a snapshot of history frozen in time. Take a tour of these memorizing sites around the world, stark reminders of what used to be, with beauty seeping through the broken glass and dust. Ooh, I like those cabins and I like those old things. That's nice. Bodie, California. Once home to 10,000 people, Bodie boomed in the 1870s and 1880s when gold was found in the hills surrounding Mono Lake. It's now a state historic park, with some parts of the town preserved in a state of arrested decay. Think tables with place settings and shops stocked with supplies. Ooh, I actually kind of want to go there. Why? Power plant. I am Belgium. Ooh, that's a power plant? Fucking Michelle with the gift of the hour going, she's breaking its neck just to get his attention. Originally built in 1921, the power plant I am in Charleroi fuck. Charleroi used to be one of the largest coal-burning power plants. Oh dear God. I can't join that yet. Largest coal-burning power plants in Belgium. For fuck's sake. Its massive cooling tower pictured was able to cool down 480,000 gallons of water per minute in its heyday. But with great power comes great pollution. The particular plant was responsible for 10% of the local carbon dioxide emissions in the entire country. Greenpeace, Greenpeace, that's a fucking word. Greenpeace protested, and the site was shut down in 2007. And while they may no longer provide any electricity, the abandoned towers still provide plenty of eerily beautiful vistas. God damn. I see it's probably just Michelle and Joe Day. And I think Joe Day is probably still watching. Asking me about my accent. Jamesy. I know that's his fucking name. Alright, Monsell Seaforth, England. This is a new one. Although they look like props from an H. G. Wells film adaptation, These giant metal towers in the Thames estuary were actually constructed to protect England from German air raids during WW2, meaning World War II. The forts were decommissioned in the 1950s, and the abandoned towers were used by pirate radio operators in the following decades. Today, one nearby fort is managed by Micronesian Principality of Sealand. The rest can be seen safely from a boat or on a clear day at the shores of Shoebury East Beach. That's kind of cool, actually. I don't think I've ever would have seen anything like that. That's actually pretty nice. Ooh, what about this house? That's a nice house. Actually, what the fuck is all this for? I want to know. Interesting house, but what the hell is up at the top? Holoduvo Palace Hotel, Croatia. Holoduvo Place Hotel is clearly not of our time, but it's hard to tell exactly when it is from. The Roman time, maybe? Yeah, actually, I don't know about that. Maybe. I don't fucking know. I don't know. In reality, the hotel complex was built on the island of KRK. KRK. I don't know how it's pronounced. KRK or Kirk. I don't fucking know. In 1971. Oh, I totally skipped a whole ass sentence. The design in modular shapes feel futuristic, but the state of decay places it firmly in the past. Here we go. My dumbass brain. In the style, typically of communist era architecture, that asymmetrical concrete. The brutally modern facades and spent a few golden decades hosting actors and world leaders visiting former Yugoslavia. Oh, I saw something move. When war hit in the 1990s, tourism dwindled. And the hotel hosted its last guest 2001 before closing its doors for good. Casinos, saunas, and tennis courts have been fallen into disrepair, but visitors can still appreciate the hotel's skeletal buildings. And let's face it, any day spent in a Croatian island is a good one. Don't know how that works, but fair enough. Oh boy, how am I going to pronounce that? Fordlandia? I don't know if that's actually pronounced that way. Kinda curious, actually. Why am I? Fuck you. I'm being yelled at. Fuck, I'm being yelled at. The video call ended? Oh shit. I think Michelle got mad at me. Not John. I need a new mouse. Pronunciation. Popularization. Pronunciation. Dingbat. Oh dear God. What the fuck? It's Portuguese. Why am I not surprised? Okay, damn. How? Not hot. What the fuck? My table. I thought there was like some voice thing. What the fuck? What the fuck? Bastard. No, Google, stop being annoying. Google yourself in books. What the fuck? Hello. Yeah, pretty much printed it exactly how it shows, I guess. So dumb. Oh, since I'm oh dear God, there it goes again. Can't join it, right? Michelle. Alright, Fordlandia, Brazil. Back in the 1920s, Henry Ford had grand plan to establish a rubber plantation in the middle of the Amazon rainforest. The American industrialists secured a massive plot of land from the Brazilian government and built a rather impressive microcity, complete with a power plant, hospital, golf course, thousands of houses, and more that named Fordlandia. That's interesting. Dear God. I'm not saying dear God to you there, Mikey. It's the Facebook group chat that I'm part of. They're calling and I can't join it yet. You don't understand. Unfortunately, a combination of malaria, unproductive plants, and rioting workers led to Fordlandia's downfall. A strange riverside established was sold back to Brazil in 1945. Many of the original buildings and stands still stand, including an iconic water tower and some Amazon tourists. For the love of God, can you be calling for birthday? My phone's being blown up. How to run China? How am I supposed to pronounce that? Someone please explain to me. Sammy, where the fuck are you? Goddamn. How Taiwan, former fishing village. Look at all the bosses on that entire town. Jesus Christ. That's when you know shit real. Located about 87 miles southeast of Shanghai on Shan. Oh dear God, I'm trying not to butcher these names. Island has been uninhibited for several decades. But this is not your average ghost town. Really? Okay. What is it about? Instead of being covered in dust and rubble, these buildings are almost entirely occupied by creeping ivy and lush vegetation. No shit, really? God, I cannot. Creating a green landscape that is more spectacular than devastating. While most of the village's original residents moved inland in the early 1990s, few people do still live on the island selling water to. Here, excuse me? Why would you live in a house oh god, what's wrong with you? Yes. Yeah. Choosing restaurant. Do I care? No. Certainly were. God name it. Well, Sammy has let me down. Tonight, and I don't know if your day is still here. Don't mind my accent. It's just go with it. Alright? Green Train Graveyard Bullier. Oh dear god, that word. You that's like a fucking that just looks like my brain's having a and so is my body. I'm just gonna say what is yeah Uni. I'm just gonna pronounce it fucking Uni because I don't know how else. Is mainly known for its salt flats and red lakes, but the Bolivian region has another unusual tourist attraction: cemetery, abandoned unique trains or antique trains in the early 19th century. Plans were made to extend Uni's transportation network and build more train tracks through the city, but the project was abandoned due to technical difficulties and tensions with the local indigenous people. Interesting choices of words. How to fuck with my brain cells? That's just how. How to fuck with my reading? That is how. The chains were still used to transport minerals to port cities on the Pacific, but the minerals ran out in the 1940s. The miners left town, and the equipment was left sitting out in the desert. Oh boy. Time and salty winds have since corroded the trains, resulting in the great train graveyard you see today. I'm sorry, the fact that you fucking added salty, time in salty, no comment, they're trying to hold it together. I'm just been waiting for Sammy because Sammy said he was gonna find something for the channel that was like hours ago. He's awake. I just don't know where he ain't. He's got the link and also, Steve has me on his TV. He's editing, but he's also watching me on his TV. Which is, you know, weird. Because that reminds me of somebody else. Um, City Methodist Church, India. Can this, like, quit popping up for the love of God? That's a very interesting church. Famous for being the birthplace of Michael Jackson. Gary, India also happens to be the site of or of why is my brain having a stroke? Sites of one of the prettiest and eerest abandoned churches in the country. Originally built in 1926 with money donated by U.S. Steel, City Methodist Church is a 9-story marble complete with Gothic architecture, stone pillars, and stained glass windows. Gothic, huh? I mean, alright. Weird way to put it. Over the next several decades, the steel industry continued to falter and Gary's population dwindled, and the church was completely shut down in 1975. The structure is crumbling but still beautiful today. Okay. And is a popular spot for film directors. You may recognize it from movies like Nightmare on Elm Street, or less likely Transformers Dark of the Moon. I don't remember that. I will take your word for it. Um, what the first thing that popped in my head when I was looking at that church though was it the first Ghost Rider movie where it's a dumb kid of, well, technically it was the son of the Reaper guy who was getting in trouble with his friends, if you will. Trying to think of, I think it was the first one. Either the first one or the second one, whichever one it was. Interesting. Okay, what is that? That looks like something that the Vikings would do, if you, if you will. Poliglia, Italy, or Po Vigilia. Fuck. Less than half a mile from the canals of Venice, Poveglia Island has served as a quarantine zone for bubonic plague victims. Oh dear God. Here's something we finally decided to find. I had nothing else, don't mind me. And sitting on my ass waiting for Sammy to come, but don't think he is. That sounds wrong. Um, Storage space for Napoleon's weapons in the site of early 20th century mental institution. Oh, lovely. Why not have a freaking whole ass city about it, why don't you? Damn. The asylum. Oh, dear God. Yes, I know Facebook. The asylum played a host to horrific medical experiments, reports to Travel Channel. Oh, dear, and finally closed for good when Doctor threw himself. What? What? What am I here? What am I reading? Excuse me. So what did he just say? Just straight fuck it that he's done with everything? Did he get so mad at himself that he just decided to take it for himself? What the fuck? It's illegal to visit Baveglia today, but you can see the oh. Well, don't worry, I don't want to fucking visit there anyway. That, no. I want to be in the waters of freaking the bubonic plague victims and weapons and freaking some mental institution shit. Oh, fuck no. You can stay there. What the fuck is that? I'm sorry. I'm so hard trying to keep this together. What in the fuck am I? Why does this exist? Girja, I am Chicken Church. Who's that? Oh my fucking god. I'm being yelled at. Oh, can't get. I'm streaming. Fucking dear God. Um, if you ever find yourself in the jungles of Central Java, you might stumble upon a disap- dilapidate. What the fuck? Tongue twister word. Fuck you. I'm gonna say Dila. Church that's equal parts awesome, confusing. Also known as the Chicken Church. Why? Why is that named the Chicken Church? I can easily tell it's the shape of a chicken head, but a chicken church? What's going on in the chicken church? Is there a bunch of group of chickens? Apparently they're talking about God and shit. The fuck? A church which the architect intended to be in the shape of a dove. I'm sorry. I love this. Is which the architect intended to be in the shape of a dove, and it says nice try at the end. Yeah, I'm sorry, but no. Opened its doors in the 1990s. Oh dear God. Serving as both a rehab center and a place of worship for all religions. Unfortunately, construction costs soon became too high and the project and building were abandoned in 2000. The foul has become the full foul. Good God, fucking tongue twister has become something of a tourist destination these days, with malls of mourning, the interior, incredible views on the surrounding forest through the beak. Why, that just looks like some kind of a weird tribe thing. And even a small cafe selling treats near the tail feathers? Huh? Did I just... Did I read that correctly? This is killing me. I'm gonna... I need to send this to Abe. I cannot. I want to see what he says about this. I'm very curious on his opinion. Because I have no comment. I'm like crying because it's kind of funny, but it's like, what the fuck? Oh, dear Lord, have mercy. Why does that exist? No, that's no. What the fuck is wrong with people? Oh, try not to cry laughter. Oof. Where's he at? Well, I was gonna send it to his phone, but I'm like, no, fuck it. Just fuck it. That's all I'm gonna say is fuck it. Fuck it, fuck it, fuck it. He needs to read this. I fucking can't. I'm dead. I'm sorry, but for chicken church though? Really? Oh, there's that thing that is, that hates my grandmother, apparently. Taiwan, Dong, Chang, China, with her? Nope, skipping that one. Michigan Theater, Detroit. That's a theater? That's a very interesting theater. Theater? Built in 1926 on the spot of hate. Oh, I'm gonna skip that one. Ooh, that's interesting. Is this Sydney, Australia? Because where is he at? Um, don't know. Okay? I don't know. It hasn't responded, let alone hasn't seen any of my messages. I don't know what's going on. He said he was gonna come on and failed. You just missed me reading this chicken church. I can't fathom the fact that that exists. There is apparently a small cafe and treats being sold at the tail feathers, and something about the beak. Why? Just why? Yeah, I kind of figured. I will have to research that next time. This one I think has to do with Australia. I don't know yet. Um, SS Airfield Shipwreck Sydney, which I'm assuming is Australia. Unless there's other Sydney areas in the world. The only one I know is Australia. This is a shipwreck. That's actually kind of quite cool. It's like a huge plant thing, but shaped as a boat. That's kind of actually pretty cool. Um, I've been having a stroke of reading because some of the words I cannot. The area of Homebush Bay was once in industrial roads of Sydney, filled with ships transporting coal and oil during the early 20th century. Unfortunately, the waters soon became contained and toxic, probably because of that coal and oil. Jeez. Um, a problem that only got solved after the commercial boom following the 2000 Olympics. Oh dear God. Michelle! Sorry, I had to. Thank you, Michelle. Don't ask. Do not ask, Steve. Do not ask me. Please, for the love of God. The area is now. Oh God. A fully functional residential suburb, but you can still catch a few glimpses of Homebush Bay's industrial past, and they're much prettier than you might think. Most notably is the SS Airfield, a rusted, abandoned freighter that has miraculously become grown grain with mangrove trees. Can anyone else imagine this a pop-up tiki bar in Brooklyn? Yes, I can actually. That is quite beautiful. And I'm gonna yell at Sam if he doesn't get his ass here. Why did Jamesy just randomly write Chris, aka Ghosty, when we've literally been calling him Krusty Nuts? What in the fuck is that? This is in Massachusetts? Oh no. What, what the fuck am I getting myself fucking into? Would you like to join panel there, Michelle? Oh wait, you're in a call, so probably not. Hi, Cece. We're looking for him. Uh, Cece, who has Christine nuts? Ow, that joke hurts to laugh. Why? Our friend Ghosty plays, aka Chris, aka Krusty Nuts. Tell him to wasm. What? Is that your fucking English? The hell? The two of you just missed me reading something that has to do with the chicken church, okay? I, I cannot with people. Ponyhenge in Massachusetts. Washam? No fucking comment. Um, Anything that ends with henge tends to be shrouded in weirdness and mystery. No, really? I didn't think so when I saw the photo. What the fuck? I have no fucking comments. Oh, but Ponyhenge in Lincoln, Massachusetts, you have some serious mental issues. Did I just fucking see? I got an in who's coming my room and then leave. Um, might just be a review. What might just be our new favorite? Why? Why? As its name suggests, Ponyhenge is a collection of plastic ponies and rocking horses, sitting pretty and nightmarishly in a field about 14 miles west of us. Oh, you can go fuck yourself. I am not going on that motherfucking field. You're gonna have to drug me before I get on there. The first ponies started appearing sometime around 2010. Over the years, the collection has grown exponentially. Is that supposed to be a pun? Because it's got pony in it. And will frequently rearrange into circles and rows. Uh, how did the first pony appear? Who adds and organizes the collection? Did the ponies come alive when we're asleep? No one knows. It's Ponyhenge. That's fucked up. That's not a nightmare if you ever fucking call it. Um, the fact that it's in a circle like that, nah, you can go fuck yourself. No. No. Oh god, what the fuck am I about to read on this? Tell Ghosty to was his crusty nuts he may get a rash. Elmo, or Michelle, are you getting what CC is writing in the chat about Ghost? Oh, what has the stream become to? Dear God. But let's Hallstatten Hospital. Yeah, I'm not gonna about to read that because that's got to do with freaking Nazis. Bolskin House? That's a pretty house structure. The mountain lake. I'm sorry, Michelle has 1K subs. I did not know that. Oh, no wonder why I couldn't find her stream the other day, because I wasn't subbed. Well, you are now. Oops. Straight oops. Boliskin. I didn't even type that correctly. Boliskin House. Why does that one say Loch Ness? Does it have to do with Loch Ness? Ooh, that's a pretty house. Alistair Crowley's ownership? What am I about to read? Well, she now has 1K with an extra sub. I thought I was subs to her, but I guess it wasn't. I'm not gonna question what she just posted in the group chat that I am in. Dear God. Okay. Why you should? Oh no. Why should you visit Boleskine House? It's a destination interested in Scottish history. Oh, okay. Okay. I appreciate you. And I'm gonna click on this, and then I'm gonna change the thingy. Huh? Since Sammy has that to me. Rude. What did I tell you? He's gonna get a spanking when he actually does come here. That sounds so wrong. Um, damn. Wolskin House, Scottish Gaelic. Tyboth for Flegskin? Fleg? Yeah, Flegskin. Is a manor on the southeast side of Loch Ness in the Scottish Highlands. It is notable for having been the home of author and oculist Aleister Crowley and Led Zeppelin guitarist and popular Jimmy Page. I like this already. It suffered significant fire damage in December 2015 and again in July. What the fuck? Why is there just random fire damage going on here? About 4 years later? That's fucked up. The house's restoration and construction work began in December 2019. The Wollaskin House Foundation (SCIO) took over ownership of one part of the estate in 2019 in order to manage restoration efforts on the house. Interesting. Why would he be sleeping when it's like uh 7:30 would be 9:30 for him. So 2 hours later would be about 11 a.m. Why would he be sleeping in men time even though he was active on Facebook about 2 hours ago? Explain to me that, dear Cece. Just 21 miles south of Inverness on the opposite side of Loch Ness from Malfa. Not even gonna try to pronounce that last word there. And halfway between the villages of Foyers and Interfagak. I'm just gonna. I'm trying not to butcher things, and it's probably happening unpurposely. The area has a history of strange happenings long before Aleister Crowley moved in. Really? Okay. The parish of Boleskine was formed in the 13th century. A kirk and graveyard were built in the parish around this time. Succession of ministers ran Boleskine parish and would travel the area on horseback or on foot in all weather conditions. Oh, dear God, why would you do that? Minister Thomas Houston, 1648 to 1705, was said to have had the task of hastily laying animated corpses back in their graves after a devious local wizard have raised the dead in Bolskine graveyard. What? What? A wizard? That's a new one. Although, I do have to admit that I feel like ever since the Salem witchcraft has happened, even though there has been some magic back in the Viking era as well, um, that no matter the timeline, there's always a witch, let alone a wizard. So, kind of not surprised about the whole wizard raising the dead. Um, which sounds to me that he wanted some revenge for something. Don't know or understand as to why, but okay. A house was built on the site of the kirk, which, according to legend, caught fire during congregation and killed everyone inside. Oh dear God, that's horrible. The house was constructed in 1960s. Brain, that says 1760s. Thank you. Jesus Christ. By Colonel Archibald Fraser. I think I've heard of that name before. Why? Sunlink, maybe? Has a hunting lodge. Colonel Fraser apparently chose the site specifically to irritate Simon Fraser of Lovat in retribution for his support of the Hanoverian side during the Jacobite. What kind of fucking name is that? Rising at 1745 as Lord Levet's Lane surrounded by, for fuck's sake, brain, surrounded this site of Bolskine. I thought Salem happened in 1600s. Wait, Thomas Houston was 1200? The fuck? Well, still, when it comes to magic, in the Viking era, they had magic too, which was before the 1200s. So we're kind of half wrong, kind of half right, I guess. Um, the original hunting lodge was expanded continuously by the Fraser family until c. 1830. All the rooms were situated on one floor, with 4 bedrooms, a kitchen, servants, the hell, attic bedroom, above kitchen. Yeah, no shit, above kitchen, lounge, drawing room, and a library. That sounds claustrophobic to me. Why? There is even a tunnel linking the house to the grave. Oh, that's not cool. I don't like that part. Wait. Alright, Crowley. Sorry, as much as I'm just gonna fucking do it. There's a show called Supernatural where there's a guy named Crowley who's a demon at the crossroads, and Supernatural has 2 boys. I just knocked over my drink. It's just rolling to my guitar. Where he says, "Hello, boys." I had to. I could not resist. Alistair Crowley's ownership, named 1899 and 1913. I need my brain checked. So I'm not surprised, to be honest with you. Crowley purchased Boleskine House from the Fraser family in 1899. The house has the time at the time was known as the Manor of Boleskine in Upper Tarf. What? Okay. Never seen that word before. After the name of the local parish. Crowley believed the location was ideal to sequester himself to perform a series of operations known as the Sacred Magic of Abramelin the Mage, taken from a grimoire called the Book of Abramelin. Okay, why should I be concerned about this? According to Crowley in his book, The Confessions of Aleister Crowley, in order to perform the operations, the first essential is a house. You sent me audio. Why should I be? Should I play this on stream? Usually I don't, but it's you. So, um, the first essential is a house in a more or less secluded situation. You don't care? Alright. Oh, I can hear myself. I do not like that.
His name is Aleister Crowley, and he was a member of an order called the Golden Dawn, the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn. And he's a very interesting figure in history because of all the dark rituals that he did.
Gee, now I wonder why there was so much black magic. I'm not surprised. Now I know. I It's funny because I think for a long time I wanted to search or research something about Crowley, and I never did, and here I am doing this. So that says something. Um, dear God, there should be a door opening to the north from the room of which you make your oratory. Outside this door, you construct a terrace covered with fine river sand. This ends in a lodge where the spirits may congregate. Purpose of this ritual is to invoke one's guardian angel. Let me guess. Is it the angel of where the fuck his name is? Michael? I know that Crowley in some Michael thing. Oh, that is not. Is that Crowley? That's creepy. Well, I appreciate that for telling me that. Meaning I'm still gonna keep that as a secret. Um, dear God. It requires at least 6 months of preparation, celibacy, ew, abstinence from alcohol. The fuck? However, it also includes the summoning of the 12 kings and dukes of hell. Jesus Christ, is this why Supernatural exists? I feel like that's why it exists. Jesus Christ. To bind them and remove their negative influences from the magician's life. Huh? That part I don't think made any sense, but okay. Whilst Crowley was in the process of performing the lengthy ritual, that's funny because you literally just said something about that too. He was called to Paris, brain, no longer on the parish side, behind the leader of the Golden Dawn. According to legend, he never banished the demons he had summoned, leading to strange happenings occurring in and around Bells. Oh dear God, that's That's straight from hell itself. That's okay. So I'm just gonna call it the Hell House of in Scotland. Jesus, no wonder why there was fire. Because the demons were let out. Oh God, I need to stop making jokes. That was a creepy laugh if I haven't heard one yet. Crowley became infamous for stories of conducting black magic and various other rituals while residing at the house. One of his pseudonyms was Lord Boleskine, his lodge keeper Hugh Giles. What? Okay. Gillies. Why does it say Giles for? What the fuck? Suffered a number of personal tragedies, including the loss of two children. Crowley later claimed that his experiments with black magic has simply got out of hand. No, really? Fucking dumbass. What the fuck? Gee, you don't fucking say. Crowley described the house as a long, low building. I set apart the southwestern half for my work. Yeah, okay. Largest room has a bow window. And here I made my door and constructed the terrace lodge. Inside the room I set up my oratory proper. This was a wooden structure lined in part with the big mirrors which I brought from London. Okay. I left the property in 1913, moving to a modest cottage for some time in Denny Lonehan near Falkirk. Gee, I wonder fucking why. After the Second World War, the house was owned by Major Edward Grant. Can't read it like that. On November 9th, 1960, it was reported that Major Grant had committed suicide. Oh God. Oh God. I'm not gonna write that. I didn't write anything. After this, is a newly married couple moved in the house. Oh dear God. The wife was blind. Oh, that's even worse. After a month, the man walked out, leaving the woman wandering around, unable to see. Why? In 1969, Kenneth Anger, an experimental filmmaker with an interest in the occult, cool, learned that the house was on the market and rented it for a few months. Why would you do that? When Jimmy Page heard about this, he bought the house in 1970. Oh God. Jimmy Page was a collector of Crowley member. Whoa, hello, that's a word I've never seen, low and heard. So I'm just gonna say memoir. Who had read a lot of Crowley and was fascinated by his ideas. Why the fuck would you be fascinated by his ideas? You're insane. At the time Page bought the house, it was in a state of decay. Really, I wonder why. But he felt it would be a good atmosphere in which to write songs? Okay. However, after arranging for the house to be restored, he spent little time at the Boleskine, leaving things in the care of his friend Malcolm Dent. Okay. When asked why he was chosen, Dent explained, Jimmy Page caught me at a time in my life when I wasn't doing a great deal and asked me to come up and run the place. Never did establish why he fixed on me. Confusing wording. When Dent moved into the house, it had been more or less abandoned. There had been at least one fire there. Bitch, it said there was two, but okay. Um, on fire there. Parts of the building were missing and it had been badly patched up. What happened to the woman, though? I want to know. Did the woman die in the house while being blind? That's what I'm curious about, because I feel bad for that poor woman. The grounds, which at one time had very nicely laid out, were gone to hell. Okay. Although Dent was a skeptic of the paranormal, he soon started to experience strange occurrences. Oh boy. After a few weeks, he heard strange rumblings from the hallway, which stopped when he investigated, but resumed after he closed the bedroom door. That sounds about right. After researching the house, he discovered the rumbling in the hall was supposedly the head of Lord Lovett, even though he was executed in London. That still makes no sense to me, but okay. Um, Dent explains above Volskin there's a place called Irigi, which is supposed to be the geographical center of the Highlands. Volskin was then the nearest consecrated ground to Irigi. It's thought his soul or part of it ended here. Okay. Dents also experienced the most terrifying night of my life at Volskin. He awoke one night to hear what sounded like a wild animal snorting and banging. I'm sorry, what? I can picture that. I'm sorry. For one, it is terrifying. Two, that sounds like a fucking animal just on drugs. It went on for some time, and it was not until morning that Dent dared open the door. I do not blame the man to wait until morning. There was nothing there. Dent added whatever was there was pure evil. Gee, I wonder if it was the fucking demons that Crowley decided to let out and not do anything about. Um, Another friend who stayed at Bolskin awoke one night, claiming she had been attacked by some kind of I was correct. Other occurrences such as chairs switching places, doors slamming open and closed for no reason, carpets and drugs. Oh, that's fucking new. Carpets and drugs for I meant carpets and rugs. Well, no. Inexplicably failed to deter Dent from staying. Dent met his wife at Bolskin and raised it. Oh, why would you raise your Although Jimmy Page never spent a great length of time there, he did everything he could to return the house to how it would have looked during Crowley's ownership. For example, he commissioned an artist, Charles Pace, to paint some Crowley-esque murals on the walls. These are based on the murals in Crowley's Abbey of Felona in Sicily, discovered by Kenneth Anger in 1955. Why do I think I'm not to be an ass, but I think Jimmy Page was not only being fascinated by whatever Crowley was doing in the first place, uh, but like, it's hard to explain. Although I did just remember that Crowley didn't die there. He left the place. So why is this in my head? I wonder if there was I think like a demon or something that got into Jimmy's head to be like, hey, this was my master's place. He left us here. Can you be similar as to him and try to restore everything that their master wanted to do or something and try to scare guests away from not having the projects continue as my phone decided to shut off. So that's interesting. I need my drink. I need to get up and grab that rolling oil. Oh, let me to see my phone until it's fully ready to be shown. Mac Gillard. How long is this thing? Jesus Christ. The house was put on the market for, oh, that's a lot. It was purchased by Ronald and Annette McGillary in 1992. According to Mrs. McGillary, when they bought the house, it was in a very bad state. Oh, not surprised. The McGillarys spent a lot of money stripping it back to the bare walls and re-roofing it. It had 4 bedrooms, Jesus, 4 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, a huge showing room, dining room, library, very small rooms, and the house was then converted into a hotel. Interesting. Arnold died in 2002. Oh, jeez. He was said to hate any reference to the house's dark past, and it was a home to Crowley. Not surprised. Warren asked whether she had experienced any mysterious occurrences at Boltzmann House. His wife states that she experienced absolutely none. I am a non-believer and didn't listen to all that rubbish. I had a great time here. Okay. I mean, I don't blame her. Private ownership. Following Ronald McGarry's death, Bullskin House was put up for sale again. Not surprised, the new Dutch owners converted the house back into a private residence. And Jesus, this fucking house has been just thrown around back and forth like it's a fucking dog toy. Um, Jesus. And used as a holiday home. In 2009, a 1.9-acre plot on the former estate was put on the market for that much. That's a hell of a lot. With plans to build a 3 bedroom longhouse, the sale was included 140 feet of foreshorn of Loch Ness. Okay. Approximately 1:40 p.m. on December 23rd, 2015, motorists on A82 road reported flames and smoke coming from the Polskin house. When the fire crews attended, it is estimated up to 60% of the building had already been incinerated incinerated with flames rising up. I'm pretty sure he can speak English more than I fucking can with this. Rising up to 20 feet high. Oh god. The firefighters concentrated on the west wing of the house as the rest of the house had been severely damaged. I wonder why. The owner's business partner and daughter had gone shopping and returned to the house ablaze. The fire was thought to have started in the kitchen. However, nobody was believed to be in the house at the time of the fire and there was no casualties. I wonder what started that fire. Any ideas? I think. Now, Crowley said that he summoned demons, but didn't do shit about them. So, I'm gonna assume that the demons had something to do with it. It might sound weird. That's the only way I can really think of. Because, like, how else would a fire start? If there's no one in the home and nothing to be turned on to make it start like that, what about the best? That's all I can really think on. Um, the interior of the house was almost totally destroyed by the fires. Part of the roof and the outer walls survived. How? But the former owner, Mrs. McElvery, has said that since the extent of the damage is so bad, it is unlikely it will ever be rebuilt unless there's someone out there with an interest in the occult, wanting to spend one. Yeah, that sounds about right. The ruins in 22 acres of land were put on the market in April 2019. They are now owned by Boleskine House Foundation, which will restore the house and gardens to their original form and then open the estate to the public. Why would you do that? Further fire was started on July 31st. Oh god. Two buildings on the estate at the same time in a suspected arson. Who the fuck wants to fuck with a estate like that? Demons? Suicide? Black magic by fucking an idiot? Oh, we go over here. Yeah, no shit, really? Dumbass? Didn't do shit about it, too. Ours made it worse. The police are currently appealing to the public for any information on those involved. Fire destroyed the remainder of what was left inside. In December 2018, work was done to clear the fire damage material and prepare the building for terrible. Has announced plans to open the house to the public in 2025. Good luck with that is all I can tell you. Damn. As he described recognizable at Somerset Maugham's nutrition book scheme. Yeah. Honestly though, like with everything that has happened with that house phone, it just sounds like it's been thrown around like a freaking dog toy of being on the market and then something happening and then being marketed. Like, what the fuck? Crowley, on the other hand, fuck you. And with what you've done with the house. Beautiful house. The fact that you decided to do black magic and say it got out of hand like it was nothing. You're dumb, alright? Uh, so dumb. It summoned demons and did nothing about it. Now, at least it said that someone else died there. Like, what happened to the poor blind lady? Did she die there too? So I wanna know. She was blind and left on her own. Like, what the fuck? I feel so bad, but like, what happened to that lady? I want to know. And like, did Jimmy die there too? Like, I don't think I heard him freaking die in the place either. The only two people I know that died was, well, Ronald McAv. Wait, where the fuck the last name is? People. That's all I can say is people. And as far as I know, Sammy still hasn't seen any of my messages. And for some reason, my thumb feels like someone's like taking a pin needle and stabbing it. I don't know why. It's weird, but that's. I'm gonna fucking find, like any other. Who's this? I don't know who this person is. Noah underscore 2001. I don't know who that is. Why am I getting an email with them going that? I don't know you. I don't even remember following the pattern yet. Um, yeah, as far as like cares, Alistair, Crowley. Let's see some photos about this dude. Um, kind of curious. Oh, he doesn't look, you know, creepy at all. The wickedest man in the world, yeah, no shit. He looks pissed in that photo. In this photo, he just looks like, yeah, bro, you over there, I'm thinking of murdering you while you are asleep, kind of a look. Fucking weird as hell. But his real name was Edgar Alexander Crowe? Died in 1947. Damn. I don't want photos of his books. What the fuck? I can't. What a fucking photo is that? Oh, that's a creepy photo. I don't like this photo here. This is like. Imagine just seeing this on your land nowadays. They're probably wondering, like, what kind of drugs did this dude, like, is this dude on? Like, what the fuck? You try to scare him off and he's just, putting some black magic on you. I, I, like, I don't understand why he was extremely so fascinated by black magic and then summon demons and not doing anything about it and just left it at the house. Like, what the fuck? fucking weird. This is fucking weird. The hell? It really. I can't. Oh dear God. Seriously, what is wrong with people? I want to know who what's his name? Something love it. Oh, um, shoot. There's videos too. And someone investigated? I want to. Kind of want to see that, but not tonight. I'm gonna save it. Maybe Sunday night? Let me pull up Discord. So I can save it in there. That sucks. Which means fuck you, YouTube. Just. You. I don't know what's going on with this news. It's really annoying me. There's that one. And then there's these one. So this one and the other one is in my Discord to myself so I can pull it up when I'm ready to watch those. Um other than that, I'm gonna end it here. Thank you for Steven to sending me that. And Sam's gonna get his ass spanked when he does message me ever. So, guys, probably Sunday.